vlog. Now I am over and I have arrived with another video. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share. Let's get started. So in this video, we're going to talk about what's been going on with Jayda and Ari Fletcher. Jayda was on live and she confirmed basically, allegedly, that Ari Fletcher and Little Baby has something going on.
That way, now that I'm on Accutane, I'm good. It's like I'm not purging. Them rumors are true. No shade. That's been going on. That's been a thing. But I don't want to talk about that. Like, literally, let's not talk about that. Like, it's not rumors. That shit is true.
Here's my thoughts on this whole topic. Jayda has, in the past on the Impact, if you have watched Impact Atlanta, it is on BET Plus. Honestly, that is where Jayda and Ari Fletcher really failed out. Like, fell out. And a lot of people gave Jayda slack for it. Like, I remember Jayda got a lot of backlash for it and Ari Fletcher didn't. But re-looking at it now, it's like, when you relook at some of the clips that are surfacing, it's you only a person can think on, is Jayda tripping, overthinking it, or was Ari Fletcher playing mind games?
It's like she'll do certain shit to make me believe like the internet might actually be right on what they talking about. She posted on her close friends and said, check on y'all BDs. So I'm like, shit, do I need to call Dominique? Like, what's going on? I feel hit. Right. In this gap, I feel hit because I know you done said some shit on your close friends before that was 100% about me and my friend.
So she be throwing shade.
Yeah. When I saw the post, I said, Ari, please. Because, like, girl, what you talking about? She said, what? I said, you be confusing me. She said, what did you talking about? Why you say, Ari, please? That's that weird shit I be talking about. I said, no, because you be posting shit on your stories, and I be confused, especially like the check on y'all BDs. I go to feeling like it's about me. She said, Jayda, what? I think something's wrong with you. This how I know it's like you got some secret animosity with me, because why would I be talking about you with my close friends? You're weird. I said, I don't post subliminal shit that you could even think me about you, because that's weird. So maybe
Confusing me. Never. Please. She was like, you be confusing me. I said, confusing you how? And she was like, because I get to thinking you talking about me. I said, why would I be talking about you? And she was like, I guess I be overanalyzing. Why are you thinking that I'm talking about you? If you in my close friends and you can see that, why would I be talking about you?
That is weird, though, for somebody to just say that. That's kind of like guilty in a way.
But I guess the shoe just had fit, so she probably felt like I was talking about her, I guess. I don't know. But I've been busy counting my profit sales, not sitting around thinking about Jayda. It don't make no sense. After all of that stuff, I invited her to my lunch. She didn't come.
That is a little weird.
Please.
To be honest, I've came to the realization, the it girls, the bad bitches, they're never really friends. Like, yeah, they may look cute in a picture in this outfit together, and they may got their hair done together, they may look cunty, they may look cute, but they're really never really friends. If you think about it, Jayda and Ari Fletcher's only person that I would say that associate with each other is Eric and Tay, who does both of their hair. I don't know if Eric and Tay does their hair now, but at once upon a time he did both ladies' hair, and I feel like that was the acquaintance, that they had in mind. They were bound to fall out, especially when you do reality TV. Reality TV gonna bring to light if it's real friendship or if it ain't genuine. And honestly, that's what the Impact did. It really showed that these girls really were not cool like that. That low key, Jayda didn't trust Ari Fletcher over her baby daddy, because at the end of the day, these girls be friending Jayda, but low key be effing her baby dad. Like, and the fact that Jayda even felt in the past that she has thrown shade at her, I mean, you can't trust somebody when you feel like they throw shade at you before. And I feel like Ari was very defensive, but maybe it was just like she always had to clear up stuff that Jayda thought was shady. But then Jayda like, girl, I'm not stupid. You throw shade at me. You just never know what you'll be thinking, I know we're quick to blame the woman, but I'm also blaming little baby as well, because why do you always, I feel like that's weird that he always want to mess with women that are associated or around Jayda. I feel like that's kind of weird, like, even if they're not even like close like that, why would you even mess around with someone that that your baby mama may, break bread with? Like, I feel like that's weird and odd. Again, I wouldn't put nothing past any of these it girls, bad bitches, because at the end of the day, we got India Love over here talking about I'm in competition with 21-year-olds, 18-year-olds, and I feel like that is very sad that you're that male centered, over these dudes that probably don't even care about you like that, and being competition with another girl.
It's a bitch that turns 18 every day, okay? So you need to be on your shit.
These ladies are being in competition with each other, and I feel like again on the impact, if Jayda would have stayed and Ari Fletcher, I feel like I feel like we would have got more seasons if Jayda and Ari beefed it more. Like they would have really got into it. Like for real, that would have brought the ratings up for real. Because it was gonna only be one alpha. And as you can see, Jayda Wayda did not come back next season. It was the Ari Fletcher show. Everything was centered around Ari, and it was centered around her beef with Tucson. Like Ari was the main girl. Season 1, it was basically okay, Jayda Wayda and Ari Fletcher. Then it was like Jayda Wayda left. It was like Ari Fletcher became the main, person of the show. Overall, comment down below how you feel about this situation. Do you think there's some truth to it? Do you think that Jayda Wayda is tripping, or do you think that Ari Fletcher the type to play in people's faces because she was a little defensive about this whole situation? Okay, the next topic I want to talk about is Bob the drag queen, Ginger Minj and Monet Exchange interview that Bob the drag queen had to address a couple things. So Ginger Minj has been on a press tour, like I don't know what she's on, but hey, get your coin or go and get your clout, whatever she's getting out of this. And one of her press tours was with Monet Exchange, and which I thought was interesting because Monet Exchange and Bob have both talked about Ginger Minj, from what I remember. The clips I saw, going around social media. And basically, I don't think that Ginger Minj understands it or comprehend it, but I was getting from the vibe from Monet Exchange, she just wanted the tea. She ain't give a fuck about Ginger Minj like that. I ain't gonna hold you. And I feel like Bob, the drag queen, clocked that tea too. So Bob checked Monet first in the video. Like, basically was like, Monet, you fake. Like, we talk about this girl off and on camera. Which, do I feel like that's going to affect their relationship? Not really, because that's how they play. Like, that's how those two play. I feel like where Bob got serious at in the video was when Ginger Minj was trying to act like Bob was obsessed with her. That's where I felt like Bob felt the way. And I feel like that's when I think Bob even said in the video, this is the only reason I'm commenting on this because she thinks I'm obsessed with her. And I think about her like that to the point it's like she's the only thing like in life that I live and breathe. And I talk about Ginger Minj every day. And it's just like, nah.
Well, we talk about Monet. We talk about her on several seasons of Watchery. And I'm just saying right now, me and Monet talk about Ginger Minj. She's lying. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not here to save Monet. Again, I'm too honest to go along with the lie. We talk about Ginger Minj. We talk about Ginger Minj offline. We talk about Ginger Minj online because this is obviously something that is clearly I'm obsessed with. I am kind of obsessed with these things.
So what I got the root of the whole Ginger and Bob friction is that it stems from another drag queen, Naomi Smalls from season 8 of RuPaul Drag Race. And I guess they were on tour and Ginger ruined Naomi Smalls' wig. And Ginger, which a lot of the drag queens have been saying she's a liar, and she said that she didn't do it. But Bob was there, so he was like, yeah, you did. And then even Naomi Smalls like, yeah, you did. And I guess ever since then, it's been kind of friction between, Naomi Smalls, Bob, and then Ginger.
Remember ever working with Naomi? I don't know her. I know I used to be a blackout drunk.
So now what she's doing is she's creating an opportunity to cover the lie, right? So she's like, oh, I don't remember. Because I know that she told someone else that she never worked with Naomi. I want to be clear. This is a picture of Naomi and Ginger Minj together on a tour. Thank you, Cody. Cody's like,
do I think that Ginger can be cool with Bob? I mean, I could see a Bob and Ginger sit down. I could see Bob sitting down with Ginger for views and shits and giggles. That's really about it. I just feel like Ginger has really burned her bridges with a lot of people because she even burned her bridges with Roxy Andrews because it was news to Roxy Andrews that Ginger was a Latina. She was confused by that. It's just Ginger has been putting her foot in her mouth a lot.
Picture of me getting crowned Miss Continental Plus with my top 5.
Yeah.
And I was second. And then people are asking, is that Ginger next to you? And I'm saying, Ginger is 5'3", I think. I'm 6 foot out of heels, 6'5" in them. And I'm holding hands with someone who's my same height. And I was just like, why lie about that?
Well, that's all I got about this topic. Comment down below how do you feel about the, Jayda, Wayda, and Ari Fletcher situation, and how do you feel about the Bob, the drag queen, and Ginger Minj situation. I am over. Make sure you like it, comment, subscribe, please subscribe, like right now. All right, bye.